What is up today, YouTube? I have been hinting at this video for about 2 weeks now, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some of the stuff, and in some of my YouTube videos, you may have seen some of the stuff, but I have not shown everything yet. So as you guys know, about 2 months ago, a month ago, I bought this set of Tech Deck ramps. It comes with a stair set also, and a couple hubbas, and a couple rails for the stairs. And that was about a $15 set, which is not a ton of money, but for what it is and how tiny it is, I guess it kind of is. And then for Christmas, my wife bought me this set, which is 2 quarter pipes and 2 ramps also, and they are horribly tiny. Like, that is the size of the ramp, that is the size of the fingerboard, and that really doesn't work. So I've been searching online for a very long time for old Tech Deck stuff. All I have of old Tech Deck stuff was one ledge that I got from the skate shop owner, and I actually used it for handboarding way before I really got into fingerboarding. So I have not been able to find anything nearby me. Like, I find stuff in New York and New Jersey all the time, but I just couldn't find anything. And then about 2 weeks ago, my wife saw an ad on Facebook, and I ended up finding what I was looking for. But we're going to go over everything I got first, or at least almost everything, and then I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it. Then we'll do a little bit of fingerboarding. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so we're going to go over the big stuff first. So we have, stairs with rails. This is the set I bought, that one I showed first, and you can tell the difference between how old Tech Deck stuff used to be, because this is actual metal, and obviously a lot larger. This is to a loop. This is all for BMX stuff. Here's another part to the loop. But over here is the stuff that's staying out of my table. So I actually had this ledge with the mob on it first, and when I bought everything, it came with 2 more of them, so I put them together, and they're super long. Jersey barrier. I have a bowl. I have an entire half pipe now. I actually have another piece of a half pipe that I then connected to a flat part, and then taped on this. So this is like all one set kind of now. Then I have this, and a lot of stuff. But I'm going to put all of this back in the box I had it, and we're going to go through the other stuff, the ridiculous weird stuff too. Alright, we're going to try to rifle through this because there is so much stuff. So this is a bag of barrels, cones, actually a couple of, I don't know what you'd call them, statues, figures. Actually, there's one of Rocket Power, if you guys know what Rocket Power is. And most of this is the clips to put all of the ramps together. Then I have this, which is like a carrying case, and this mostly has BMX bikes in it and parts in it, and that's why you guys have seen me using them on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. One thing I do not know is there is these metal-headed parts. I don't know what they are, and everybody asks, I have no idea. They have no idea what they are too. There is 4 of them, and they look like bike parts, but I don't know. If you guys know, please let me know below. But I have an entire lifetime supply of bikes and bike parts, and there is, in that same container, so many Tech Deck parts. On top of that, these are all the fingerboards that I own before I bought this stuff, excluding the ones I keep at work. Then after I bought it, these are just your basic Tech Deck ones. So I've bought another 15 of those, and then there's some really weird stuff. So obviously you guys seen the bikes. I did put 2 of the bikes together. There is a scooter. I tried to tail whip it because of the design of it. It cannot be tail whipped, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of wanted to do a video with a finger scooter. But moving right along from that, we have a... Ooh, I dropped it. We have a finger wakeboard, because everybody needs a finger wakeboard. On top of that, we have a finger snowboard. And actually, I do have the other binding for it. I gotta figure out how it goes together. Moving along, we have these super miniature Tech Decks. And I mean, for reference, miniature. One says World Industries on it, one says Tech Deck on it, and those are super weird. This one, not so much weird, but interesting to see. This is a dare board. I was actually one of the first ever classes in the United States to take dare. way back in 6th grade. It was just being integrated into schools. On top of that, we have a finger longboard, because where do you get this stuff? And this one, I think, is like the most interesting one to me. This is a finger cruiser, and it is actually made by Tech Deck, but it is made 100% of metal. This is as heavy as like 5 or 6 different fingerboards put together. This is super heavy, and it says dress on it. I don't know what that means. The one thing, though, I found in this set, it really bums me out. I found one single Tech Deck handboard truck, and it is broken also. I was very hopeful there would be a Tech Deck fingerboard in here when I was going through all this stuff, and I found this, but no Tech Deck handboard. But it is what it is. So that is pretty much more or less all of the stuff. There is a few things I didn't show you, and I didn't go through everything in here, but the guy must have really been into BMX and dirt bike over Tech Deck, because there's also these dirt bikes in here that have working suspension, and it's crazy. But let's get some fingerboarding in. This video has taken long enough, and let's get a few clips for you guys. And as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And let me know what tricks you guys want to see, or if you want to see videos on some of the weird boards I have now, drop a comment below. And as always, have a great day.